very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Global SME Banking Innovation Awards 2023. Now, my name is Nirav Patel. I am the Managing Director of the Digital Banker and Global Private Banker. It's an absolute pleasure to be hosting this awards gala here virtually and live from Singapore. This is in fact our inaugural SME Banking Awards program, but for those of you who are familiar with our organization, you will be well to know that we actually have been running these awards programs for over 7 years now, and especially within the retail banking, private banking, and of course the transaction banking space as well. The reason why we've decided to foray directly into the SME banking space is because it is an underserved segment. And a lot of SME organizations have had difficulty in sort of raising financing, and during the COVID-19 pandemic, there were obviously issues as well. Issues around sort of trade dislocation, access to funds as well. And many SME banks actually acted as conduits in helping to ease this. Now, through digital innovation and digital sort of acceleration, we've seen the SME banking proposition increase, we've seen it augment. And this is an underserved segment and a great opportunity for financial institutions and incumbents to in fact get into and service this underserved segment. So as I mentioned, an absolute honor to be hosting you, and I look forward to welcoming our winners later on today. First and foremost, do take note of the virtual gala that you entered through. Now, that lobby has been designed specifically for you. There are a number of features on there for you to actually benefit from. Please take note of the photo booth and the appreciation wall. Both of these have been created specifically for your teams to honor one another, to honor your peers. And most importantly, there is a virtual dedicated recording room. Now, this room has really been designed for you to use at your discretion. Either before or after you collect your award, please do go in, record a speech for up to 2 minutes. All of these assets will be made available to the general public across our digital channels, social media platforms, and of course, the digitalbanker.com website. We have also included a post-awards report of the Digital CX Awards. Now, this was our awards program last year, which garnered over 600 submissions from about 120 institutions. The great thing about this is that we deep dove into submissions and actually generated some intricate insights into really understanding the digital maturity of banks. Now, with this report, you can actually download it at your discretion, go through some of that and see how we rank banks on a sort of digital maturity basis. I would like to actually welcome our head of research, Mubashir Kazmi, who's actually going to deliver some insights. So without further ado, I'll pass you over to Mubashir.
Greetings and welcome to the Global SME Innovation Awards 2023 Key Insights Briefing. I'm Mubashir Kazmi, Head of Research at the Digital Banker, and I will be walking you through some of the key insights and select findings that we have observed and tracked from this year's program. Today, we will look to cover key trends that are shaping the SME global banking space. SMEs, of course, remain a core engine of economic growth and job creation. Lenders naturally are looking to keenly develop and engage with entities operating in this space. We will also be taking a closer look and view in terms of those successful institutions that have deployed unique solutions and have undertaken differentiated services and initiatives, enhancements, which are materially impacting their respective customer segments. Finally, we will be also assessing and looking at some of the unique challenges and opportunities that have presented themselves for SME banks. Clearly, SMEs continue to face a challenging post-pandemic environment where we're seeing inflation, higher interest rates, persistent supply chain shocks, and a looming economic slowdown that are all pointing to a more stressful environment for SMEs. Banks have naturally stepped in to provide that requisite support in terms of working capital, loan management, and supply chain financing, but have been hard-pressed in terms of differentiating themselves more effectively from their peers, particularly within the fintech space. Naturally, the idea is to competitively focus on production, innovation, and solution delivery. And despite having a relatively loyal client base, banks continue to face intense competition to win a greater share of SMEs' client wallet share. They're naturally demanding bespoke digital data-rich solutions and tailored advice. These often require utilizing non-traditional data points and advanced analytics to help complement the credit risk assessment process and loan origination and disbursements. SMEs can no longer wait for the execution of manual processes, and conventional players really need to look at continuing the process of re-engineering client service engagement models, as well as providing that level of cutting edge product portfolio and solution sets which contribute to the lowering of cost to serve to SMEs, while also enhancing the incremental revenue per SME customer. This can be done naturally through appropriate pricing, which also incorporates a more accurate view of the risk. Next, we will be examining the institutional response to these changing market dynamics and areas that SMEs will focus on as a means to unlocking new growth opportunities for their customers and creating value for their business. Importantly, we will also be looking at some of the best practice use cases and application for various players. Now, the inaugural GSME23 program received a total of 86 submissions from 42 participating institutions globally. At an award category level, the primary thrust and focus of these institutions, as can be observed, is centered around the innovation breakthroughs, be it at a product-led, digitally focused, or service-based effort. SME product innovation remains the single most important area of consideration for institutions. 28% of submissions received focused exclusively on this category, followed by 26% and 24% for Digital Innovation Awards and SME Service Innovation Awards. Consider Saudi-based Alinma Bank, whose program-based lending products for SME clients has been instrumental in driving the bank's customer acquisition efforts. Furthermore, looking at Thai-based Bank of Ayudia's Krungsri Biz Online, which continues to gain traction among SME clients focused on leveraging the accessibility of simple digitally based solutions. Likewise, we have the case of Taiwan's Taipei Fubon Bank and their Triple F platform, which is powered by its innovation lab and demonstrated its expertise in utilizing digital technologies to streamline the operational processes of SME financing and credit collection. Looking at the entries received overall, the most sought after award was for Best SME Product Innovation of the Year at 12%. HSBC Indonesia's HSBC Fusion Digital Ecosystem Financing is a key standout, having proved instrumental in facilitating SME access to critical financing. What is noteworthy is how the existing finance gap between inventory and procurement, as well as sales proceed, is being addressed. We also have Romania-based Banca Transilvania's BT Go, which is recognized as a pioneering digital banking application for more than 350,000 SME customers, incorporating invoice, cash flow management, and payment functions. Likewise, the Philippines' Land Bank's iRescue lending program, introduced for MSMEs impacted by the pandemic through flexible loan restructuring that has facilitated more than 800 clients as of October 2022. Next, we will be examining some of the unique SME banking propositions that we particularly liked and can form an effective basis for institutional learnings globally. Importantly, though, the digital banker has its own proprietary assessment framework for evaluating the best-in-class entries for the Global SME Banking Innovation Awards 2023 program. We believe that a high-functioning SME banking institution has progressed well in their digitization and automation journey and have successfully introduced and integrated product and service platforms to support their SME customers. These banks are looking at newer and faster ways to offer financing and addressing those working capital and cash flow management needs of SME clients. Naturally, they're also providing the specialist access to nurture and grow SMEs across markets, sectors, and segments. Now, across our country awards assessments, we've received a range of distinct and unique winners that have demonstrated considerable leadership in delivering unique product solution and innovation enhancement. These, of course, have leveraged competencies in cash management, payments, and trade and supply chain finance, while they have reimagined processes to drive customer interactions while building the requisite digital ecosystems that help delight SME clients. Importantly, institutions are tracking well on SME segment, financial reporting, and market performance. And this is a testament to the efficacy of SME financing that is in place. To share some example, for instance, we have Australia's NAB and their small business division that continues to grow from strength to strength, supporting 1.1 million customers and leading in terms of market share while also registering an impressive 300% increase in deposits and an 174% increase in lending. Likewise, Kenya's Equity Bank utilized its distribution network to facilitate the access of microloans across the country with the digitization of microloans, easy loans through Equitel SDK. India's Yes Bank also includes and maintains a very strong proposition catering to the growing MSME sector in India. The bank has very successfully mobilized deposits, registering an 18% year-on-year growth and enhanced its loan book during the period under review. Its initiatives included the MSME portal, the Trade on Net, and the Yes Genie, which has helped the bank gain traction with customers while driving active digital engagement at 95%. Now, in our first use case, we would like to take a closer look at Bridge, built by Citi, which is currently a free offering to participating lenders and small businesses that are keen to seek financing. And as of the fourth quarter of 2022, the platform has 65 participating lenders covering a variety of small business loan needs across the country in the US. The mission obviously is to democratize lending and increase access to capital for small businesses, especially those owned and managed by minority communities. Importantly, Citi does not monetarily profit from the connections made, and it is not even a lender on the platform, but it is acting as a bridge effectively, where it is enabling the development and access of community businesses to critical loans. And it has also helped in terms of improving the loan process, where they're connecting both lenders and small businesses. Similarly, HSBC Kinetic is an app-based mobile business service for SMEs that delivers a comprehensive suite of products and services for small business owners. This is built on the collective knowledge and experience of small businesses that the app's entire set of products and services has been shaped by customer needs, feedback, values, and insights. Naturally, this has been reflected with an App Store rating of 4.8 and a 93% customer satisfaction rate. Key achievements to date include a doubling of customers within 6 months and upsell of credit facilities of £2 million within the first month. In addition, Absa Bank Kenya launched a unique proposition for women in May 2021 that speaks to the heart and minds of female entrepreneurs in Kenya. This proposition is, of course, anchored in a new business account called the Absa She Business Account, and it is designed for aspirational women in business looking to grow their businesses and are looking for the support of a financial partner. The She account offers solutions that addresses the diverse needs of women entrepreneurs across different sectors, and this has enabled the access to finance, markets, business information and mentorship. Naturally, the bank has gained significant operational efficiencies reflected through its reduced cost to income and increase in digitally active customer base. Finally, disruption has certainly come to the SME lending sector, and developing or integrating with relevant digital platforms and ecosystems will be instrumental in the long-term success of SME banking propositions. The rise of embedded banking and open banking has made new points of engagement possible, while institutions are introducing beyond banking services to provide a more holistic SME engagement. As institutional net margins improve, the cost of funding will likely force institutions to diversify their liability mix while growing loan books. SME lenders naturally are looking to address the critical funding gap that presently exists as a strong case to enhance financial inclusion, particularly to the underbanked micro SME segments remain. Meanwhile, managing climate risk presents a massive opportunity for banks to mobilize finance to aid SME clients' transition to net zero carbon emissions and to promote sustainable business practices. With that, I conclude today's briefing and pass it back to Nirav. Thank you for listening and hope you enjoy the rest of the Gala.
Thank you very much, Mubasher. Now, ladies and gents, I hope those insights, albeit quite short, were relatively useful for you. I think it's important for you to be aware of the Digital Bankers Assessment Framework. Of course, we have independent assessment frameworks for each line of business within the sort of banking ecosystem. Mubasher delved a little bit into how we assess and rank SME banks according to product innovation, service innovation, digital innovation, and of course several other facets. We've seen some of the challenges and the disruption that's taking place in the landscape, and you'll get a chance to hear from some of our winners in a little bit of time. Of course, just to reiterate, there is an interactive lobby for you to use at your discretion. Please do take advantage of these features and benefits that we have added to that lobby. Now, most importantly, just before I go into the first award category, which is the Digital Innovation Awards, you will get a chance to hear from all of the winners at a later stage if they have been unable to attend in person today. So please do follow the Digital Banker on LinkedIn and, of course, thedigitalbanker.com. So, ladies and gents, this is your afternoon, your morning, your evening. Let's delve straight into the first award category, which is the Digital Innovation Award. Now, the first award under this category is the Best SME Digital Lending Solution, and your winner here is Bridge Built by Citi, which we heard a little bit about earlier on. It's a bridge initiative with 65 lenders on the platform, an initiative that Citi does not directly benefit from or actually lend upon. However, it is providing a significant level of loan facilities to minority communities, an exceptional initiative run by Citi. Unfortunately, we could not get a representative to be here live, given they're based in the US and we're live out of Singapore for this particular program. However, we will accept this award on behalf of Citi. So congratulations to the initiative Bridge Built by Citi. And again, you'll get to hear a little bit more from them later on. Congratulations. We'll now move over to the second award within the Digital Innovation Awards category, and this is for the Outstanding SME Account Opening and Onboarding Initiative. Your winner this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, is the Saudi British Bank, and over here we have Alistair Howarth, who is the Head of Business Management, Corporate and Institutional Banking. Alistair, congratulations to you and to Saab. We'd love to hear a little bit from you.
Thank you very much. My name is Alistair Howarth. I'm the Head of Business Management for Corporate Institutional Banking at SAB. We're honoured to receive the award for the Outstanding SME Account Opening Initiative, as it is the core of two of our most important strategies, digitalisation and SME growth. We believe the success of the system comes from a customer focus primarily, using a user interface that is very accessible. It's also integrated to government data sources, making it quicker and easier to collect and validate information. We also rolled out government authorized digital signature functionality for sole proprietors, making their experience fully digital. This has led to a highly successful digital SME account opening experience. I'd like to congratulate all of the award winners today, and a word of thanks also to the Digital Banker publication for encouraging the recognition of digital innovation in the SME sector. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alistair. Great to hear from you, and thank you for those insights. Congratulations to SARP once again, and to all executives involved in that initiative. Ladies and gents, we're going to move over to the People and Employee Awards, and we have the Outstanding Staff Training, Learning and Development Program. And your winner here is Alinma Bank, and here we have Mr. Rad Abdulaziz Al-Jarbar, and he is the Small and Medium Enterprise Banking General Manager. So Rad, congratulations to you. I know you're not giving a speech, but you're more than welcome to say a word or two if you wish. If not, a simple smile and a wave will do. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Let's move over to the SME Product Innovation Awards, and we have 5 awards within this category to announce this afternoon. The first of which is the Best SME Product Innovation of the Year. Now, this was an exceptionally hard category to judge, as you heard from Mubashir, our head of research, a little earlier on, that the number of submissions within this particular category were relatively high. And your winner here is PT Bank HSBC Indonesia. And here we have Ms. Rihanna Taluki, who is the head of retail business banking and employee banking solutions. Rihanna, congratulations to you and your team for the Best SME Product Innovation of the Year. Over to you for a few words.
Hi, thank you for awarding HSBC Indonesia as the Best SME Product Innovation of the Year. Yay! It's an honor for us, and it's a great recognition from the market. And this award resulted from a great collaboration from retail business banking, which is the SME segment, and our wholesale banking division. Of course, supported by the data analytics team in building the digital ecosystem financing. So my full appreciation goes to all our colleagues who have made this happen, and it's my great honor to present this award to all of them. Congratulations again to all winners, and thank you.
And congratulations to you there, Rihanna, and to, of course, all the teams involved in this Best SME Product Innovation of the Year. We'll move over, ladies and gentlemen, to the second award within the SME Product Innovation category. And this now is for the Best SME Business Loan Product. Your winner here is Alinma Bank once again, and we see Rad up on the screen, who is the Small and Medium Enterprise Banking GM. So congratulations to you, Rad, and of course to Alinma Bank. Well done. Moving swiftly on to the next award, which is the Microfinance Product of the Year. And your winner here, ladies and gents, is Alliance Digital SME. And here you have Kevin Shum, who is the head of Digital SME. Kevin, it's great to see you on screen live in person. We'd love to hear a few words from you. Over to you.
Thank you. I'm Kevin Shum, the head of Digital SME for Alliance Bank. First of all, thank you very much for the recognition by the Digital Banker. Ultimately, it is a recognition of the bank's effort of us trying to help our business owners and the smaller SME segment here in Malaysia, right? It is all thanks to the hard work and the effort that has been brought in together with the team in Alliance Bank across all business functions. So thank you once again, and congratulations to all of the other winners as well.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to you and the team, Kevin. And that is for the Microfinance Product of the Year to Alliance Digital SME. The next award is the Best SME Business Current Account or Transaction Accounts. And your winner here is HSBC UK. Now, unfortunately, we were unable to get a representative over, but we have received detailed submissions from both HSBC and Bridge by City. Of course, you will be able to look at a little bit more about what warranted this particular acclaim once you get access to the post-awards research report and obviously our narratives across our digital platforms at a later stage. So congratulations to HSBC UK and to all involved within that initiative. We'll just move over now to the final award within the SME Product Innovation Awards. And this is for the best SME business current account, transaction account, and this is a highly acclaimed category now. Now, for those of you who may be unfamiliar by the term highly acclaimed or the way we sort of define it, this is for categories which received an overwhelming number of submissions where our judges felt that there was more than one institution that warranted acclaim. So it's akin to an organization that also deserves some accreditation. And I'm delighted to announce your highly acclaimed honoree here, which is none other than Union Bank of Philippines. And we see a familiar face here this afternoon, which is JP Solomon, who is the SME and Micropreneurs Segment Head. JP, great to see you. Over to you.
It's great to see you and truly humbling. Thank you so much. The whole Union Bank community, from our board of directors, our senior management, and every Union banker, thanks the digital banker for the recognition. Financial inclusion is well in mind during the time we were designing this service, particularly for the small and micro businesses who finds it hard to manage funds and the very expensiveness of onboarding to formal banking. Since its creation, the Business Starter account has become the largest type of account in the bank supporting business customers, not just in the number of customers, but even in the year-to-date balances, digital transaction throughputs, and volumes. We as well keep on innovating on this service as we have launched the ability to open the business account full self-service online and mobile. With that, again, on behalf of my fellow Union bankers, thank you to the digital bankers, to our peers in the industry, and congratulations to all of you who are here right now.
Thank you very much, JP, and congratulations to yourself and to Union Bank of Philippines for that award as well. We're just going to move over shortly to the SME Service Innovation Awards category. I believe we have 7 honorees within that category. Just before I go into that, I think it's important to know that at the Digital Banker, the SME segment is a core focus for us. I think we see a lot of incumbent organizations actually investing a level of capital within sort of driving innovation and digital accessibility for micro SMEs and SME, traditionally a relatively underserved segment of the sort of banking ecosystem. But we are seeing a level of disruption and innovation here, and we can only anticipate this to grow exponentially over the next several years. So for us, this program really is a testament to our commitment in actually looking at these propositions and ranking them according to performance against their peers. So we do implore you to follow the Digital Banker to actually gain access to these insights as well. For those of you who may just be logging on now, please do not worry if you have missed any of the former awards that were announced or actually have missed hearing from some of the recipients. These assets will be made available to you across our platforms. So we move over now, ladies and gents, to the SME Service Innovation Awards. The first award within this category is the Best SME Financial Inclusion Initiative. Of course, a very pertinent topic indeed. And your winner here is Affin Bank Berhad. And we were going to have Mr. Tan Lai Hock. But we have here Miss Chow Lai Yin, who is the Head of Business Management and Finance Enterprise Banking. Congratulations to you and to Affin Bank. I don't believe you're saying a few words, but of course, as ever, you're very welcome if you would like to say anything. Otherwise, a smile and a wave would suffice. Congratulations to you and to Affin Bank, and that was for the Best SME Financial Inclusion Initiative. Well done, Affin Bank. Ladies and gents, we do have a highly acclaimed now within this category, which is for the Best SME Financial Inclusion Initiative. And this goes to Access Bank PLC. And here we have Ms. Ayodele Olojedi. Hope I pronounced that correctly. She is the Group Head of Emerging Businesses. Ayodele, congratulations to yourself and to Access Bank for this terrific initiative. I would love to hear a little bit more from you.
Thank you very much. Good day, everyone. I'm very, very honored and excited to accept this highly acclaimed Best SME Financial Inclusion Initiative Award on behalf of Access Bank. This award is a testament to our commitment, our commitment and the smart work that we made, that the smart work of the bank in making banking services affordable and easily accessible to financially excluded and underbanked, micro entrepreneurs in Nigeria. And ultimately, it's helping us to be able to support economic growth. At Access Bank, we love MSMEs. We understand that access to finance is crucial for the survival of MSMEs, and we're committed to continue to work through, identify financial barriers, and continue to offer affordable and easily accessible loans. I would like to especially thank our partners at the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. It was in partnership with them that this was actualized. And I would also really like to thank the digital banker for taking the time to recognize and acknowledge the good work that we're doing. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you to my industry colleagues as well.
Thank you very much, Ayodele. Congratulations to you and Access Bank for the Best SME Financial Inclusion Initiative as a highly acclaimed honoree. We just move over now to the Outstanding SME Cash Management Solution. And your winner here is, once again, Alinma Bank. So congratulations to Alinma Bank for this particular award. The next award within the SME Service Innovation Awards category is for the Best SME Mobile Banking Service Initiative. And your winner here, ladies and gents, is Bank of Ayodhya PCL, otherwise known as Krungsri. And here we have Ms. Patcharin Bunuslum, who is the Head of Commercial Digital Solution Division. Patcharin, over to you.
Yeah, sure. Swadika, good afternoon, everyone. So I'm very pleased to be here today and very honored to receive an award as the Best Mobile Banking Service Initiative. I'd like to thank the digital bankers and the judge, and the most importantly, all of the Krungsri team members for hard working and continue to support Krungsri-based online mobile application. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Patcharin, and congratulations to Krungsri for that particular award, which was the Best SME Mobile Banking Service Initiative. Our next award is for the Outstanding SME Supply Chain Finance Solution this time, and your winner here is the Union Bank of Philippines, and here we have Ramon Duarte, who is the Transaction Banking Center Head. Ramon, a huge congratulations to you and of course to Union Bank. We'd love to hear a few words from you.
Yes, good afternoon, and thank you, first of all, to the digital banker for the award we've been extended. And like everybody else here, we're very appreciative of the recognition we're getting for trying to help out this particular segment. As we all know, it's very challenging, particularly in this part of the world, right? Union Bank, we're known for our digital efforts and what we're doing in digital and applying the technologies. Like in this case, for our supply chain platform, we've applied technologies in blockchain, etc., are really allowing us to drive our costs down, broaden the market we can reach out to while mitigating risks, of course. So that's key in reaching out to this segment. So we hope to be able to continue to do the same, and we look forward to introducing and sharing with you all more such innovations. So thank you again, and congratulations to everyone being recognized today. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations to you, Ramon. Some poignant points there indeed. That was for Union Bank, ladies and gents, and that's for the Outstanding SME Supply Chain Finance Solution. We're now going to move over to the penultimate for the SME Service Innovation Awards, and that is for the Outstanding Response to COVID-19. Of course, we all saw the disruption this caused around the world, particularly to institutions as well as, of course, individuals. But it was really a pleasure to judge this particular award category. And your winner here is Mutual Trust Bank Limited. And here we have Syed Mahabur Rahman, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. Syed, congratulations to you and to MTB. Over to you for a few words.
Okay, I'm honored to receive the Outstanding Response to COVID-19 Award from Digital Banker. Despite the challenges brought on by the pandemic, we at MTB were determined to support our clients, particularly CMSME and marginal farmers, and help them navigate this difficult time. We are proud of the efforts we made to stand beside our clients during this trying time. To ensure our clients receive the timely support they needed, we implemented measures such as equipping our employees to work from home, and providing safety kits to our relationship managers. Our effort have paid off as we have supported about 1,700 customers with a total limit of 6.8 billion, while maintaining a low classified loan rate of 0.82 in our CMSM portfolio. I thank you very much. I thank my colleagues as well, for whom it has been possible. I also thank Digital Banker for recognizing us. Thank you for your incredible honors.
Congratulations to MTB for that, rest assured. We'll move over to the final award within the SME Service Innovation Awards category, and that is for the Best SME Beyond Banking Service Initiative. And this goes to a familiar winner from this afternoon, which is Union Bank of the Philippines once again. And here you see JP Solomon. JP, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you once again to the Digital Banker for this special recognition. We're very, very honored to receive the Service Initiative Award for our Global Linker platform. Well, our purpose is to continuously provide the power to grow to all businesses. No matter the size, no matter how small the business is, there are no small businesses, there are no small dreams. Therefore, we innovate and we bring creative platforms to ensure relevance and usability for our customers. And this is all ingrained into our DNA. We have a customer-centric lens, and that's why we provide differentiation in things like this. Our team will continue to actively listen, understand, and ensure we keep on enhancing the platform to always be relevant to the micro, the small, even the medium-sized businesses as they journey to growth. Again, to the Digital Banker, thank you so much, and congratulations to all the honorees this afternoon.
Thank you so much for those words, JP, and congratulations to you. And of course, congratulations to absolutely everybody who has been honoured a little bit earlier on this afternoon. Just before we go into our country awards, to reiterate on Mabasha's presentation early on this afternoon, I believe we received over 87 submissions from around 40 plus institutions. Now, of course, this is no way near the level of submissions we would receive for our Digital CX or our Global Retail Banking or even the Global Private Banking Innovation Awards. But I really believe it shows a real testament to the level of commitment and drive in innovation and digital acceleration within this segment. While our analysts only anticipate this program to grow sort of exponentially year on year in terms of submissions and outreach. It's great to actually have a sort of worldwide audience here and participants today. So I would just like to thank you all for your detailed submissions. We know the process isn't a walk in the park. There are quite a few data sets that the Digital Banker does request. Again, you heard a little bit earlier on from Mabasha how we assess these sort of propositions, and we will make all of this available to you in the post-awards insights reports. If you'd like to see a little bit more around that, I do urge you to visit the interactive lobby where you'll find the Digital CX post-awards insights reports. You'll see a number of institutions that were honoured there, how we ranked them, a little bit more into their initiatives, and sort of really deep dives into how they're putting the customer at the forefront of the organization and driving the digital customer experience and customer life cycle of value. So ladies and gents, I think we should now go into the country awards category. We're going to start off with the very first award, which is one of 6, and this is for the Best SME Bank for Women Entrepreneurs in Kenya. We did get a little bit of insight into this initiative by this particular institution. It is a fascinating and a truly sort of heartening one at that. And your winner here is Absa Bank Kenya. Unfortunately, all the executives were otherwise engaged on internal meetings, but we will be making this available to you at a later date. Moving over to the Best SME Bank in Cambodia now. And your winner here is none other than Canada Bank, and here we have Raymond Sia Se Guan, who is the Chief Executive Officer. Raymond, an absolute pleasure to see you live here, and congratulations to you and of course your team at Canada Bank. Look, we'd love to hear a few words from you, so over to you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Canada Bank, we want to actually thank the Digital Banker for this recognition. In Canada Bank, all business segments are important. And for the SME segment in particular, this is an area where we have been diligently focusing our efforts to improve financial access. And this particular award is certainly very heartening for us. And this actually goes out to all our SME customers as well, alongside all my colleagues in the SME team who have been working very hard to actually achieve the target that we have set ourselves. And the commitment that Canada Bank actually has for our SME customers is we will continue to innovate we will continue to leverage on technology to ensure that we actually reach out to as many SME customers as we can in the Cambodian market. So thank you again, and congratulations again to all the winners. Thank you.
Congratulations to you for the best SME bank in Cambodia. We'd love to see a little bit more from Canada Bank around that initiative next year as well. I believe there's some great things in the pipeline. So we'll move over now to the best small business bank in Australia. And I'd like to congratulate your winner here this afternoon, which is National Australia Bank. And here we have Miss Anna Marinkovic, who is the Executive General Manager and Business Direct and Small Business. Anna, look, huge congratulations to you and your team at NAB. Over to you for a few words.
Thank you so very much. At National Australia Bank, we have been absolutely laser focused on radically reinventing small business banking in our country. And I'm so incredibly proud that our new propositions and our operating model is really centered around our customers. We have invested significantly in our digital capabilities so that our customers can bank when and how they like with us. We've launched a plethora of new products and services that better serve small business owners. We've recruited and upskilled the best bankers to support complex business needs. And we've really listened to our customers and put our banking network back across Australia in key regional centres across the country. And as a result, today we are the largest as well as the fastest growing small business bank in Australia. But we are laser focused on ensuring that with that massive growth and massive momentum, we also continue to deliver massive benefit for all of our 1.1 million small business owner customers. Huge thank you to my team of 2,000 bankers at NAB, especially our frontline network, who have been so relentless in ensuring that their customers and communities feel supported.
Thank you very much, Anna. Congratulations to you and, of course, all of your team who were involved in this. I think some great words, some great insights. We also heard a little bit from Mubashir on some data sets there as well. So I think it's fascinating to hear that. We are going to move over now, and just before we do go into the best SME bank in the Philippines, if you're just joining us and you missed the presentation earlier on, which really delved into a little bit more of the insights as to why some of these banks warrant the acclaim they do, please do visit the virtual lobby and you'll be able to download this information. We're now going to go over to the best SME bank in the Philippines. As I came from there myself yesterday, actually, it's great to be honouring this institution, which is none other than Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation, otherwise known as RCBC. And here we have Mr. Simplicio B. De La Cruz Jr., who is the first Vice President and Division Head of the SME Banking Group. Simplicio, great to see you live on screen. Over to you for a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sim De La Cruz, one of the Division Heads of the SME Banking Group of Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation. I am very honored to represent our bank in receiving this award for Best SME Bank in the Philippines from the esteemed Digital Banker. On behalf of our whole RCBC team, headed by our President, Mr. Eugene Acevedo, Group Head of SME Banking Group, Ms. Tina Vicente, and former Group Head, Ms. Angie Tino, I wish to express our sincere appreciation for this recognition. RCBC continues to strengthen its dedication and commitment to the Filipino SMEs. We do so through initiatives in helping clients transform digitally through our bundled services that aspire to address their holistic needs, and through our various credit programs that evolve in becoming more efficient and convenient for them. This recognition inspires us to do even more. Congratulations as well to our fellow winners and awardees. And once again, thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Simplicio. Great to hear from you, and congratulations to RCBC for the best SME bank in the Philippines. We're going to move over to the 5th out of the 6th award within the country awards category, and this is now for the best SME bank in Thailand. And your winner here is TMB Thanachart Bank, and we have Mr. Sarun Pupat, who is the Chief Commercial Banking Officer. Sarun, over to you for a few words. Congratulations.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm highly honored to receive such a prestigious award on behalf of TMB Thanachart Bank and grateful for the recognition that TMB Thanachart Bank has received. Over the past year, we have successfully launched many initiatives and digital solutions for SME clients in various industries in order to improve their financial well-being. We are committed and will continue to be Thai SME trusted partner by aiming to grow together with our clients and bring our clients to reach their dream goals. Last, I want to thank the digital banker for this meaningful recognition sincerely. We are proud to be able to hold up this award as a mark of our achievement. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sarun, and congratulations to you and to TMB Thanachart. Great to hear from you. Ladies and gents, the final award within this category is actually for a highly acclaimed honoree within Thailand again. So it's for the best SME bank in Thailand, but a highly acclaimed. And your honoree here is UOB Thailand. And here on your screen, you can see Miss Sayumrat Marante, who is the Executive Director, Country Head of Business Banking at UOB Thailand. Sayumrat, congratulations to you and to all your team. Over to you for a few words.
Thank you so much. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great honor, and I am so proud to be here today for receiving the Digital Banker Global SME Banking Innovation Award for the highly acclaimed Best SME Bank in Thailand. Being recognized the best bank of SME is a testament of our tireless effort to always better serve to our customer. We have worked day in and day out to understand our small business to make them feel overcome their challenging and in the digital disruptive environment. Not only we provide them with the financial solution, but we go for above the beyond banking as well to help our customer connect business dotted, transform digitally, grow and operate more efficiency with several programs that we initiative within the bank and across our ecosystem partner. I am very proud of our dedication to doing what's right for our customer and team effort to driving customer-centric innovation that come in the form of unique financial solution and service that serve our customer need. I would like to thank all the UOB senior management and extend my appreciation to my team member to make this milestone happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sayumrat, and thank you for those insights into the SME transformation journey that UOB Thailand is embarking on. Great to hear from you, and congratulations to you and the team. I believe we just have one more final award under the Global Awards category, and that will then conclude, of course, the actual trophy ceremony this afternoon. And this is actually for the best SME bank for women entrepreneurs in Africa. Now, your winner here is Access Bank PLC, and here on your screen you see Miss Abiodun Olubitan, who is the Group Head in Women Banking. So Abiodun, congratulations to you for this remarkable initiative. It is an initiative that is very close to the digital banker's heart in many ways. Of course, empowering women and especially women entrepreneurs. So over to you for a few words. We'd love to hear from you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Digital Banker for organizing this award. I'm so honored representing Access Bank to receive this award as the best SME bank for women entrepreneurs in Africa. It's not a small feat, and in fact, W Initiative, which is the platform for which Access Bank is inspiring, connecting and empowering women. We're doing so much to just ensure that these women are thriving in every segment that they find themselves. And of course, this award is a testament to the job that the W Initiative platform is doing to all the women entrepreneurs in Africa. I want to really appreciate Digital Banker for recognizing us and giving this award to us. And of course, I'm congratulating all the other awardees on the platform. It's a very nice award, and we are excited about it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Abiodun. Thank you so much for those words as well, and it's very well warranted. I would like to congratulate each and every honoree for their, for their accreditation and their acclaim this afternoon. Thank you so much for participating in the inaugural SME Banking Innovation Awards program. As mentioned, our analysts do predict that this program will grow exponentially year on year, and we look forward to next year as well. This is a sort of subject area and also a segment of banking that we are investing heavily into at the Digital Banker. And look, guys, you all work in a highly commoditized industry, whether it's SME banking, the wealth management units of retail banks themselves, or transaction banks, and of course even private banking institutions as well. So I would like to truly commend you all on the remarkable efforts and the initiatives that you're driving. It's not easy, it's a commoditized industry, as I mentioned earlier, but it's great to see some innovations and some key sort of differentials taking place as well, and really driving those unique sort of selling points as well. For us, the SME banking segment is something that I believe banks are still able to reap a number of rewards through digital revenues and various other sort of customer experience transformation journeys as well. So we look forward to seeing what's in store over the next 12 to 24 months. Now, our next upcoming awards program is actually the Digital CX Award. This is our flagship program. It's our largest product to date. Last year, as I mentioned, was over 600 submissions from 120 plus institutions across the world. That is a live awards gala in person that will take place in Singapore, I believe, on the 26th of April. So, we look forward to hosting all the honorees there. And then our next awards program is the Global Private Banking Innovation Awards as well, which will take place either in London or in Singapore, and the submissions to that are open. If you or any of your executives are interested in participating in the Digital Bankers Awards programs, please visit thedigitalbanker.com or get in touch with one of our teams to request the nomination pack and access to the submission portal. I would like to conclude by just once again thanking you so much for participating in this program and taking the time to really provide these data sets to us for us to undertake our assessment. It's our pleasure, it's what we love to do, and we will continue to do this and really strive. We have introduced a number of other reward programs. This is where we really see the future of banking within the sort of payments industry and digital assets management as well. So with the advent of that, let's see what happens, but we are truly honored to be in a position that we're in. Finally, just do get in touch with any of our teams. If there's anything further, any of the honorees from this afternoon who would like to share on their initiatives, of course, we do have a 360-degree media platform with a global outreach. So if you would wish to sort of reach stakeholders, customers, investors, or sort of peers, this is the platform to do it on, and we'd love to hear a little bit more. Ladies and gents, honorees, congratulations. Thank you so much. It's been my absolute pleasure hosting the inaugural Global SME Innovation Banking Awards. Thank you. Take care. My name's Nirav Patel, and I'm the Managing Director of the Digital Banker and Global Private Banker. Good afternoon.